Today, we're going through every single Scarlet, Violet, Sword and Shield, and Sun and Moon set, and we're going to be talking about what you need to invest in right now. Hold on. Do you hear that? Wait, what is that? Oh god, I gotta go. No, stop the video. Stop the video right now. No. I'm Ethan from the future, and I have something important to tell you. You cannot be buying these sets right now. You cannot. I am from the year 2030. I've been through it all. I've been through the new Pocket Boom. I've been through the Pokemon Stadium, XYZ Move Boom. I've been through it all, and I have all the information for you right now. Oh, something's happening. It's not right. But I can still tell you, please don't buy. Is everything okay? Is everything all right? What was that? Oh my god, I don't know who that was. That was weird. Please don't listen to anything he says. Today, we're talking about the best investments right now in the Scarlet, Violet, Sword and Shield, and Sun and Moon era. You heard it right. How we're going to be doing this is basically, we're going to be rating everything with either a buy, a sell, or a hold. Which means basically, exactly what they mean. And we're going to get into it right now. I don't want to dilly-dally any further. Now, the first setup is Destined Rivals, and I'm giving this a NA. This doesn't count because it is actually not out yet. If you have this product, that's impossible. You can't have it. But if you have this product in like a pre-order at Pokemon Center, I would never sell this product because you're just hurting the market in that way. I would also never buy this product because, it's going to obviously crash when it comes out. And it is way too high of a price right now. I would not be spending that money when you can spend it on any of the other sets that we're going to talk about in this video. Next up, we have Journey Together, and this is going to be a sell. I know that sounds crazy, but let me get into it right now. Journey Together just came out, and right now prices are crashing. They're going down so steeply, and I'm so happy about that. You can see right now singles are going down 20-30% in a matter of a week, and this is really impacting the market in a good way. Also, in the meantime, we have these boxes, enhanced and normal, that are also going down in price, and I believe they're going to continue to go down. So I believe that selling them is your best option right now, especially because Destined Rivals will come out very soon, along with all these other amazing sets like the Mega, the 156 set, the Pokemon 30th Anniversary set. We're going to get so many sets coming out, and Journey Together is really going to be left in the dust, so I do believe right now is a good time to get out. Prismatic Evolutions is next out on the list, and we're giving this a hold. So I'm actually saying this is a hold because right now prices are going pretty okay for it right now, but also a reprint is coming. That is confirmed. I don't know how much this will do to the market because it is such a commodity and such a high set. So I don't think these reprints will do as much to the set as we think, but I also do think it's such an amazing set. When you put that many amazing, beautiful evolutions in one set, you're bound to create a masterpiece. So I do believe this set is still going to do pretty well in the long term. Fourth on the list is Surging Sparks, and we're giving this a buy, our first buy. This is a screaming buy to me, and we're going to give a lot of buying advice soon, but this set is absolutely stunning. You have some of the best cards ever created, and such a stacked lineup of Pokemon. A lot of people like to do is they take out the top 3 cards of the set, and they see, is this still a good set? And Surging Sparks does that perfectly. It is an amazing set, and one that it did have a reprint. Yes, there was a booster bundle reprint, but that didn't affect the market whatsoever. This set is still going absolutely crazy. I have a case of this set. I believe in this set. I'm just trying to convince you guys because I want you guys to succeed, and that's why I think Surging Sparks is a screaming buy. Now, Stellar Crown is a little bit on the weirder side. It's a set that everyone forgot about, and that's why I'm giving it a hold. I'm not giving it a sell because honestly it is not in a good enough position to sell and not enough people want it. But also I wouldn't give it a buy because there's just so many other great options out there. Yes, you have 2 nice alt arts in the Squirrel and the Bulbasaur, and the Terrapagos is a beautiful card, but this set is honestly very forgotten, and I wouldn't mind honestly selling some of this product if you could, but right now I'm giving it a hold. Shrouded Fable is a screaming but I'm kidding, no. Shrouded Fable is, I would hold or sell this set. I don't like Shrouded Fable. It was getting pumped into oblivion for a little while. I don't understand why that was. I don't like Shrouded Fable as a set. I think it's very, very, very lackluster. Persian is okay, and so Houndoom is pretty nice. But let's be honest, this set is not a very good one. I would sell this set pretty much. If I'm giving it one of the 3, I would give it a sell. Twilight Masquerade, on the other hand, is a buy. I love this set, and I think people are really forgetting that this set has more to offer than just the Greninja SIR. It has the Blood Moon, it has the Eevee, it has so many other beautiful illustration rares, and honestly, the Ogerpon and the masks are probably going to grow on us as time goes on and nostalgia does kick in. Twilight Masquerade also didn't get many reprints, or I don't think any at this point, and it's also kind of flirted into the oblivion, even though it is such a good set, like compared to, let's say, Stellar Crown, it is a much higher caliber set than it. But still, I mean, it is kind of getting unloved in this current market because it's just so absolutely crazy right now. That's why I think Twilight Masquerade is a buy. Now, I'm actually going to go into the next two at the same time, Temporal and Paradox. I would hold both these sets. I would not buy any of these because, again, in the current market, I do think that people are kind of letting these sets go and they're pumping them a little too much. I don't think Temporal and Paradox are that great of a set compared to what we have right now. Yes, they're amazing sets, but when we see what we have going on right now, you can spend an extra $30, $40, maybe $50 to get a box of Surging Sparks, and that's why I believe they're both really good sets, but just nothing compared to the caliber of what we have right now. I think they're better than Stellar Crown, and I do think they're a little higher rated than Stellar Crown and those types of sets, but I also don't think that they should be getting this much praise. Yes, they're beautiful sets, but I do believe we need to take a step back from sets like these. That's why I'm giving this a hold. Now, Paldea Fates is next, and I do love Paldea Fates. It didn't really get the reprints that we would thought it would get, and it has such a stacked lineup. That's why I am giving it a buy. Wow! Another buy, I know. Great excitement. That is because it is such a phenomenal set. I mean, it is on the caliber, maybe a little bit lower than 151 in Crown Zenith, but it's still an amazing set. You have the Bubble Mew, you have the Paldea Fates Gardevoir, and also the Charizard. These cards are absolutely stunning, and I do think they're not getting as much love. I mean, of course, Bubble Mew is getting a lot of love, but the Gardevoir from Paldea Fates is getting almost no love for how beautiful of a card that is. You could probably pick it up for like $300 USD in a PSA 10, so that's why I do think Paldea Fates is really, really high up there, and I would buy some if you could. This is not on the top of my list, but I still do think I love Paldea Fates. Pokemon 151 is the next thing we're going to talk about, and this is the biggest buy you've ever seen in your life. Buy, 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 buy. Please buy this set. This set is absolutely insane. You have the original 151 Pokemon in their best state, in their best arts, and it's absolutely stunning. Yes, the Charizard is kind of weird and people don't love that one because of the artwork isn't on the biggest and the best caliber of we've seen in the past, but I still do think 151 is an incredibly, I want to say, underrated set. I mean, yes, people are looking at 151 and saying, oh, it's a great set, but they're not buying. They're not actually using their wallets, they're using their words, which is great. But I actually just bought a ton of Pokemon 151 products because I believe in them so heavily, and I think people are really sleeping on the potential of this set right now. It can be definitely one of the top, I'd say 3 sets, if not the top 2 sets of the Scarlet and Violet era, even with Destined Rivals taken into account, even with a Mega set coming out. I really do believe 151 is a screaming buy. Next up is Obsidian Flames, and I'm going to keep this short. I just think to hold or sell this set. I don't think it has that much in it. It didn't get many reprints, but still, I would hold this because it only has like the Ninetales Gloom and of course the Charizard. And I really do think people forgot and don't really care too much about this set. Yes, it is a Charizard themed set, like something like Burning Shadows or Darkness Ablaze, but I do think it's on the weaker side, and I would hold or sell this set. Paldea Evolved, on the other hand, is crazy, and I do love it. I would be buying more of this set because it was on that same caliber as Surging Sparks, and I do think that people are putting it too much in the same range as Obsidian Flames, and that is a mistake because Paldea Evolved is a absolute killer of a set. I mean, of course, you have the Iono Altar, you have the illustration rares in this set that are absolutely gorgeous. Of course, Magikarp, you have the Tyranitar and the Raichu. You also have Meryl and so many other amazing ones. You also have some great alt arts like the Masquerada, the Chien-Pao, and the list goes on and on. That's why I would buy Paldea Evolved. And finally, SV Base. I think this is a sell, and the reason for this is because it is getting way too much hype. We had it pumped by the Drowsy IR, and I believe that corrections have still not occurred for Scarlet and Violet boxes, and I'm saying this as someone who has 5 boxes currently, trying to get rid of their boxes right now and trying to buy maybe more Sword and Shield era sets. That's why I think Scarlet and Violet is on the weaker end in terms of sets. It doesn't have the best SIRs, and the illustration rares are pretty lacking compared to most of the sets in the Scarlet and Violet era, and that's why I believe I would sell this set. Next, we're going to come back to the Sword and Shield era, and we're going to go through these pretty quickly because I only want to cover a few. First up is Silver Tempest, an amazing buy right now. I love this set, and I think people overlook it because it is honestly not that high of a price right now. It's around the $300 to $400 range, and I think you should be picking this set up because there's more than just a Lugia in this set. There is the Regidrago. Oh, the Regidrago. I love Regidrago. I don't know if you can tell. I have so many of these. I want a BGS. I have some Raws. I love Regidrago because it is a beautiful card. But besides that, I really think that Silver Tempest is not getting the love it deserves as a Sword and Shield era set. Lost Origin is also a buy. It has some stacked cards in it. And considering that the Giratina is almost a $1,000 card, I really believe that Lost Origin booster boxes are not that expensive. It also has an amazing trainer gallery and also the Aerodactyl V alt art, so it really has a nice stacked lineup, and also it wasn't printed as much as other sets, and I do believe it is definitely one to buy. Fusion Strike, my personal favorite set of the entire Sword and Shield era, is another buy in my opinion because it has such a stacked lineup of cards. You have the Gengar, you have the Mew, you also have the Espeon, of course, and I do also think this is going to rise to maybe second in the entire Sword and Shield era. Right now people are putting Lost Origin as second, but I do think Fusion Strike definitely beats it out by a lot because of its amazing cards and its potential. It was also a very, very dramatic set. I mean, it had all those Pokemon cards stolen, it had a lot of printing errors, its boxes kind of like diminish over time and the wrapping kind of fades, so it has a lot of problems going for it. So if you can find a good box or a good like bunch of packs for a good price, I would definitely be picking some of these up. And finally, I'm gonna get to Sword and Shield greatest, it's creme de la creme, Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies, of course, is the peak of the Sword and Shield era, and I do still think it is a great pickup because let's say sets like Team Up. Team Up is a $3,000 set right now. Evolving Skies is a $1,200 to $1,300 set. And I do think one day Evolving Skies will rise to the heights of something like Team Up with its incredible stacked set list and honestly just pure collectability. Hope you guys enjoyed this video talking about my personal opinions about these future sets and what they will do in the market. Please leave your comments below about your opinions on this and also what you think about what I said. I hope you guys have an amazing day and an amazing week. Peace.